All right, good morning. Welcome into Market Day Report. I'm Scott Shellady, otherwise known as the Cow Guy, ready and raring to go. We called today Friday Eve, right? It's Thursday, so you're kind of starting to get that Friday feeling. Let's take a look and see how much these markets have that Friday feeling. And the answer is not a lot, not a lot. Let's take a look at the red on the screen that I saw during my radio show early this morning. Corn's down 13 3/4 cents in SEP to 660 even. That is a new low, folks. We're getting weaker as I sit in the chair. New crop Dees is off 10 3/4 cents to 659 3/4. That's off the lows by about a penny. So corn trading heavy. Let's see what the soybeans are doing for us here. Pretty much the same. 27 cents lower in SEP. 14.80 and a half last. That's a new low right on the lows. New crop is 14.02 3/4. That's down 19 3/4 cents, and that's about 1 3/4 cents off the lows. And no, so both corn and beans trading on their heels or from their heels, whatever the proper English is. How about Chicago wheat? That too is lower. This is gonna be a long day. September's down 14 cents to 7.95 even. That's on the lows. Dees is off 21 and a half cents to 8.10 1/4, which is a penny and a quarter off the lows there. What does Kansas City have in store for us? The hard red wheat down in Kansas City, 17 1/4 cents lower in SEP to 907 on the lows. 21 cents from the highs. How's that? 26 cents lower in Dees to 8.86 and a half. And that's a penny from the lows. All right. Well, I think there's a little bit of a picture forming here for us. 26 1/4 cents lower in spring wheat, and that's subcontract up in Minneapolis. 8.89 1/4 is last, and that too is on the lows. All subcontracts for Chicago, Kansas City, and Minneapolis wheat are on the lows. That's no bueno. 26 cents lower in that Dees contract there in Minneapolis at 903 and a half, and that's 2.5 cents from the lows there. Cotton, let's see what that was doing. I know that was not doing well. That's limit down. There you go. Boy, can we start this over? Oh, wow. 108 and 21 and down 500 points. That's Dees cotton. And March and May are also a limit down right behind it. Basically, July is too, off by about two points. So pretty much limit down across the board when we talk about cotton. Let's bring in Steve Wagner from CHS. He's going to make it all go away and make us happier. Steve, what do you got for us here this morning?
Wow, denial is more than a river. Good morning, Scott. I really think this is reality. I think the market has bought the rumor and consequently now is selling the fact. There's a corn crop out there. There's a bean crop out there. And the concern, I think, is getting that crop to find a home. And with news that China's locking down another city, with the lack of, we know they've bought beans from us, but I guess I've expected the pace to be better than what it was. So I'm just not seeing the bullish news it takes to keep this market from putting in lows prior to harvest.
Well, we've the last three 3-day weekends, say that 10 times fast. We've come back in on that Tuesday morning, and both on all three of them, beans and corn were both sharply lower. Basically for actually that Tuesday and Wednesday for a couple days after those 3-day weekends. It looks like we're trying to do that work before we leave.
I agree, and I think you're going to do it even next week. I don't think we've bottomed. I don't think we'll bottom tomorrow. I think we'll come in after Labor Day and do the same, and yeah, we'll be positioned for the report on the 12th.
So you're pro farmer. That doesn't worry you, or any types of just the production issues out there. That's can continue to be really a non-event or a story that we've already had, and we need new bullish news. Yeah,
I think you got to look at it that way. Pro farmer. Obviously, 168. If you can bring that to fruition, is going to have a big impact. But I don't see that as being a realistic number right now.
Okay.
We will have to wait for combines to prove that number out.
All right, that's great content. Really appreciate you coming on. Steve Wagner from CHS up in Minneapolis. Thank you very much for being on the show. We're going to go away. We're going to pay just a few bills, and we're going to come back and talk livestock with me after these messages.